Hey everybody, it's Glidercat, and it is time to play again. We're back in Voxel Tycoon. Let me go ahead and hit the pause button. Let me bring this down to single speed. Last episode, what did we do? The big thing we did is we had a little bit of a letdown. That wasn't the big thing I guess we did, but the first letdown we had is we did a bunch of work to produce iron parts. We set up a beautiful factory. Beautiful factory. Got a warehouse stocked to the hilt with the iron parts. Deployed 6 trucks on a brand new shiny route to deliver the iron parts into, I think it was somewhere in Somersville or Amana, maybe Amana. And then that business went out of business. The business went bankrupt before we could satisfactorily meet the needs. And then, so we just kind of repurposed those trucks to deliver our iron plates, which have been sitting in a warehouse as well, to a business that's in Somersville that needs iron plates. And it looks like we saved this business. Now, this one didn't have any warning saying they're about to go bankrupt, but we obviously hadn't started supplying resource to it. But it looks like we're in decent shape. Now, it says bad, but that's better than awful. And they've got resources in storage, so that should tick up to average. And then we may need to add some trucks. In fact, we might do that now. Why don't we add, because it's a long trip. The plates are needed here and they are produced or picked up way over here. So I think it might be worth putting a couple more trucks on there, and that may increase our chances of getting this factory up to like the good level, and then it will increase its demand. So let's unleash 2 more trucks on that. Also, towards the end of the last episode, we noticed our cash is doing pretty good. We're at 3 million, and it's going to take 3.5, and we will be able to expand. We want to expand into Orem. Here, we'll get a new city. So there's a whole bunch of work, or a little town, I guess. A bunch of work there to deliver the needs. Got coal and wood beams. We've got those products. We'll need to connect to that city. But more importantly, it's going to give us this resource stone that we can mine. And the stone we're going to need for roads. There's a road upgrade that we can get that's going to open up a new garage. That new garage hopefully will allow us to purchase the diesel vehicles, because we unlocked the diesel engine like in episode 1. Maybe not that far back, but we unlock the ability to look at diesel vehicles but not purchase them. So I'm hoping once we do that roads upgrade and we get the garage level 2, we can purchase some of these diesel vehicles, and they have a higher capacity and I think higher speed, though we can't see it now. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to buy some of those once we get that stone mined. Now, in order to mine the stone, we need research, and we got that queued up here. Mining level 2, that's going to allow us to build the stone mines. So that's all underway. We did that last episode, and we've got materials being routed to the lab. Can't remember how many trucks we put on that. Looks like we've got 7 trucks delivering wood beams. We should be in good shape there. I guess we could take a quick look at our supply of wood beams. I'll toggle with the Alt key. 2 full warehouses, we're in good shape. And belts that are fully saturated. So even if we were chewing through this faster than we could produce them, we got all this extra inventory just sitting on the belts. So research looks like we're in good shape. Don't need to worry about that. Last thing that we've been putting off is the people stuff. People moving. We added some routes, and we didn't add that many buses. In fact, every time I look at passenger transportation, the number here in our financials is getting worse. So I think it had gotten up to close to 17,000. Now it's at 13. Let's spend this episode digging into that. It's a big part of the game. We need to master that. We need to understand what's going on. I must have set something up kind of suboptimally. But let's start here in Somersville and just start chewing through this while we're accumulating cash for expansion. Hopefully we won't spend a bunch of money here, and then maybe towards the end of the episode or next episode, we can purchase that new territory. All right, let's get into it. It says passengers for Summersville is currently bad. This is an industrial town, so passengers aren't as big of a deal for the growth of the town, but it's a source of money, and it'd be nice not to have this say bad. So let's take a look and see what it says here. All passengers of the settlement have their own desired destinations. Transfer people where they need to get on a regular basis, and this aspect of the settlement will stay in the green zone. Well, I don't know how we guess where they need to go. Now, the approach we took, if you were with us for that, was we tried to set up stations that were bus stations that were kind of just distributed across each town. And then for each town, we've got a route that we call like center circle. And it's basically a route that goes in a circle around the town to all the stops that are in that town. Typically, I think we've got 4 right now, 4 bus stops per town. We'll get more as the towns grow, or at least that's the plan. So we've got one route that goes around the town. And then for these towns that we've got that are real stacked on top of each other, you may not have this situation on your map, but for our map, for this one, boy, we got 3 towns stacked right on top of each other. So we just kind of overlapped the bus routes so that each one of these circle routes shares a stop. So hopefully that makes sense. And then when we get to the town that's far away, Newport Beach, we've got 4 bus stops. You can see them here with the little bus icon. And we've got that circle route going, actually clockwise, I believe. And then in this case, we've got an extra bus route that just goes between Haver and Newport Beach to transport people that way. So in theory at least, you may need to hop on a few different buses, but you can get anywhere you need to go by bus. You can start in Summersville and end up in Newport Beach anywhere, pretty much, and get where you need to by bus. So that is the approach we took. Now let's take a look at our buses on each of these routes and see if they're profitable. If they're profitable, maybe we just need to add more buses. And I think it's pretty meager. I think we've only got like 1 bus running on these routes. So I'm going to click on a bus station. Yeah, 1 vehicle. Let's click it and see if it's at least profitable. Money earned $1,900 and the running cost is $1,200. So that's not super profitable. Look at the name here. I wonder if that's from like a Discord or something. It looks like a user's name. A Discord handle here for the driver. So maybe they're putting people's names in there or Discord handles or something into the game. That looks kind of interesting. So yeah, we're making some profit off of that. Let's see. It's got 10 passengers. Let's just experiment with adding some buses to these routes. So we'll come into the garages. I think we've got a bus somewhere. At least 1. Okay, we got 2. Okay, let's oh my gosh. So I'm laughing because there's 2 buses sitting in the garage and they got people in them. So they've been sitting there for days trapped in this garage. So that's kind of funny. All right, let's assign this guy a new route. And how about we do the Summersville Center Circle route? Starts with a P. Okay, Summersville Center Circle route. So we'll pick that route and we'll send this guy on his way. And those passengers who've been sitting on that bus in the garage for days, if not months, without food or water, will finally make it home. We'll start with just one extra bus in each town, then we'll take a look at it. Let's look at Amana colonies. Boom. Look at their little people score. Bad. 90 out of 127. It's getting better though. And let's go see if we can find the route there. It should be pretty easy to find, right? Click on any bus station and we'll find it. Okay, Amana Colonies, Center Circle, and so okay, here's the shared station. So this is one of the stations that's actually shared between two of these circle routes. We're looking right now at Amana, so let's pick one of these guys. We've actually got 2 buses on that. Let's see if they're profitable. 1,500 earn and 1,200 expense. That's not a lot of profit. Are they full? This one's got 10. About this other one. They're both carrying 10 people. They're not super profitable though for... Let's add another one. Let's add another one. Again, this is another bus that's had people sitting in it for months. That's kind of depressing. Let's go ahead and put them on Amana Colony's center circle. And set them free. Make clone. I don't need to clone it. All right. There's that guy. We can see it. And then Somersville. All right. I changed my mind. Let's do 3 buses per route. Just in hopes that we can improve our profitability here. I guess I can just go ahead and assign a route. Let's do the Somersville center circle route. Okay. Set that guy loose. So now we see that the Panama Colony, or the Amana Colony's center circle's got 3. Somerville's got 3. Let's just take a look at Haver. Should have a circle route there too. You can pick any of the bus stops. Here's one. Oh man, see how it's holding up traffic? Not so great. Not so great. I don't know if there's a way around that. I think our way around that is maybe getting better trucks and then moving to trains. Because some of the trucks coming in through Haver and Amana, for that matter, are going to and from Somersville and to and from factories. So they're generating a bunch of traffic in other towns. If we had a train dropping stuff off just outside of town and trucks just going the last mile, we wouldn't have trucks going through multiple towns and create more traffic. Anyway, it's not horrible. Stuff's moving, right? Stuff's moving, but it's not optimal. All right, let's go ahead and click that Haver station and finish doing what we're thinking of doing. We've only got 1 truck there. I'm sure that guy is profitable. Yep, plenty profitable actually. And I'm sure it's full of people. Let's go ahead and add 2 more buses to this route. And hopefully we'll see that financial statement reflect that we're making more money. Just going to check these other garages. Super tempted to delete one of these. So we don't need this many. Okay, we want 2 vehicles. This time I can clone. So let's just take advantage of that. 1, 2, set them loose. Now the route that we missed. Oh, we haven't done Newport. Let's go do Newport. We got Newport and the one that connects Newport and Haver. Those are the rest of the bus routes. Let's do Newport. Where is the bus station? Did we do Newport or did we not? I keep coming here. This is the factory. I got all these buildings that say Newport, and I keep thinking it's our town. That's not. That's just a factory, a big, huge factory doing iron processing. Here's our town. Here's a bus station. Okay, there's... yeah, Newport's only got... for the circle route, we've only got 1 bus. Let's take a look. Sure, it's profitable. Yeah, that's doing good. Let's add 2 more to that route. Gotta go all the way back up to the garages. Should have just put a garage in every town. Maybe I will. Let's put 2 more here. Send those loose. Then let's check the profitability of the bus route that goes from Newport to Haver. Just pick one of these vehicles. Wow. So that's not so great looking, right? Not so great. Is it carrying people? Where is it? Stats, status, schedule. Where is it? How come I don't see the people? Maybe it's empty. Let's take a look. Where are you? You are empty. Why are you empty? How is it possible? Wow. Traffic looks slow. All right. Boy, that's not so great. I thought for sure this route would do well. There's 73. Let's look at the other car, the other bus. That's got only 5 passengers. That's depressing. I thought for sure that this route would do better. Let's give it time. I'm going to leave the 2 vehicles on, and I'll tell you why. Because we've connected this up with more buses and we have the more stations now, it could be that more people throughout Newport Beach make it to that bus station that's going to take them over to Haver. And it may just take a little bit of time for this to balance out. Could be wrong, but let's leave that route as is. And I'm talking specifically about the Haver to Newport Beach route. We're going to leave 2 buses on there. Right now, they're not filled hardly at all. It looks horrible, but it's only 2 buses. And what's it costing us profit-wise? This one's actually been turning a profit. These guys are on the same route, right? Haver to Newport Beach. So this guy has been turning a profit, and this one has not. I'm going to let this run. Together, they are producing a profit, barely. Let's let it run. We'll come back. Yeah, here we go. See, it looks like the driver names. They must have... These could be what is it? Kickstarter people or something, but the names look interesting here. Here's Gamer Let's Play. Where's Glidercat? All right, that's it for busing. Let's take a look at our notifications up top. Vehicles unprofitable. Let's just look at a couple of these. New point of sale, iron parts. Forget the unprofitable vehicles. I don't care. Let's do iron parts. We have those in storage. Let's make use of it. Where are they? I don't see them. There they are, right in front of my face. Let's jump on this quickly. Let's look at this one. This one's at average now, the iron plates that we just set up. We may need to put more trucks on that. But let's jump on this one. We'll go click on the logistics tab. We've got a couple options here. We've got 2 freight stations within range. I think we have time. I'm not going to slow the game down. We'll just stay at single speed. So we can do Somersville West, right? Or we can do Somersville Northwest. They're about equal distance. One's not that much closer than the other, as to the factory, that is. Let's go. How do we want to do this? Let's see, who else is this guy connected to? He's already going to deliver 2 products. Let's go with Somersville West. In fact, it doesn't look like we have... What's going on in Somersville West? Okay, yeah, we've got a bunch of coal trucks coming through there. Wow, we do have a lot of trucks coming to that depot. But it doesn't look that busy. It's just such a long trip to the coal. It's going to be a long trip to the gears, or the the bolts, or whatever, iron parts. Let's do it there and set up a route. This will be quick. Go to the garage. And what do we need? We need one of these special trucks. Oh, we have trucks. We have trucks sitting in the garage, I think. Down here? Here? Or no, we did use those. We used those for the iron bars, I guess. I gotta remember, I got a few trucks sitting around. We need new trucks. We need these guys. Yeah, we used them for the plates. All right, boom, boom. Let's get the route going, and then we'll just clone this thing. We want to pick up the iron parts way down here. Is it this one? Iron parts? No, iron plates there. Iron parts over here. And see, naming these freight stations this way makes it a lot easier to set up your routes. At least for me. Grab that guy, load it. You know the routine. We're going to add our little refit. Boom. Pick up only Iron parts. Set up the other stop. Add stop. We said we were going to do... Where is it? We said we were going to do this one, I think. Summersville West. Kaboom. Unload. That's it. Just save it with a happy name. Iron parts. That looks beautiful. Boom. And then we can clone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 7. Tempted to go 8. Let's go 8. Maybe we won't have to babysit it. There's a chance we'll oversupply, but we've only done that once or twice. Let's go big. And I'm thinking of doing that just so we don't have to spend so much time babysitting these routes. And adding more trucks, which we're probably going to do right now for the iron plates. Let's see how this guy's doing. It says average. I bet we could put at least one more on there, right? Why don't we do it? Back to the garage. I wish there was a shortcut key to just get to a garage. It probably is. Let's clone. We're at average. We got good, then excellent. Let's do 2 of these. I could regret it, but let's set 2 loose. That's more plates. That's fairly high profit item, I would think, right? Because we're refining that a couple stages. We're taking the ore, turning it into bars, and then hammering it into plates. So hopefully we're making some decent cash off of that. We've made 80 grand so far. Not sure what our expenses are delivering that. Stone here, that's going to go out of business. What else? Oh, wood. Wood might be next. We got to make some factories for wood. Now, this guy's not complaining about going bankrupt yet, but it's going to happen. We do get better prices for businesses here in where our headquarters is. I guess we should be looking at this town, Mana Colonies, and trying to make sure that this is getting to excellent. It's good, so that means these are all growing. Steel bars. All right. Well, we spent some cash, so we're down to 2.8 million. I was kind of hoping we could expand this episode. That's not going to happen. We need to think about, I guess, another product. I'm kind of happy if we can meet the need of those iron parts. That should increase our profit quite a bit, along with the trucks we added to the transfer. Let's take a look at our people moving budget and see if it's gone up. Looks like we're back up to 16,000 at least. That's an improvement from where it was a couple minutes ago. But hopefully we'll see that beef up even more over time. Well, we can either do wood or we can continue on and try and do steel. Steel, we need more coal. And at this point, I don't know if I want to keep drawing it out of this one storage warehouse we've got, although it's still pretty full. But we're just now starting to ship more product. Tons of parts. Here they come. Here come all our trucks delivering parts. Let's see what this vehicle is complaining about. This one is wood beams. So that's for research. What's the problem there? We run out of wood beams or something? It's got 7 wood beams. I'm not sure why it's complaining. Warehouses are full. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't, oh man. We didn't set up a warehouse near the research lab. So we need to do that. I think we're just getting the research that's happening. Or did we? Did we do it? No. See, we still got this thing set to planks. I hate trashing these warehouses or all this product. Could just drop another warehouse down. But do we have more research that's going to need planks? So let me explain what's going on here. We set up a route to deliver wood beams to the laboratory because our research requires a bunch of wood beams for the mining too, right? 6 per cycle, and there's 75 cycles. We got through 28. But when the trucks drop it off, if the lab's already spinning and it's got its 8, the other trucks just got to go make the loop again. They don't have any warehouse or anything to drop it off. Let's see, how much does a warehouse cost? This might be a good case for using the smaller warehouse. Just gonna close these to get that out of the way. Factories, warehouse. Sorry about that. Warehouse. Let's do the little warehouse. Look at that little guy. And then that's just enough. It's just kind of like a buffer for the beams in this case. We're in range. Let's just make it look nice. Boom, boom, boom. That should speed up our research speed, and then deal with that truck route that was warning where we got the notification where it was unprofitable. In fact, there's probably 4 of them that are unprofitable. So let's just see. Here comes some beams. Lab is not spinning. Should start spinning now. There it goes. And then here comes some more beams, I think. Nope, they're going somewhere else. Okay, we're saving. Let's see if anybody takes the turn. Yep. Lab is still spinning. I just want to see. Yeah, this warehouse is getting used now. So yeah, we did things a little inefficient there at the start of this research, but not a big deal at all. And then we've got a little bit of a surplus supply of some stuff here that we could use later if we need it. Particularly the planks. They're not being used for anything. So yeah, next episode, we need to figure out what we want to do. If we want to do wood products, we got wood frames or furniture. And then on the metal front, we've got iron beams or iron bars, not iron bars or beams. It's steel bars. And I think steel bars is just coal and iron. I think it's coal and iron bars. Let's take a look. We can get there from the research menu, I believe. Whoops. Pick new research. Where is that? Steel smelting. Oh, you run it through a smelter. Interesting. I think. Is that right? Yeah, steel bar. It takes the smelter and you put in coal and then you put in 2 iron bars and you get 2 steel bars out of that. It's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, actually. Well, we're going to need smelters to get the iron bars, and then we're going to need smelters to get the steel bars. And then we're going to need coal for both, right? The iron bars require coal. So I think when we do this, and we won't do it this episode, but I think when we do this, we may want to have another freight station. Sorry, another freight station and possibly a warehouse bringing in coal. I mean, we could take from this. It looks like it's okay, but I'm just thinking as we scale, this particular coal warehouse is supplying 1, 2, 3, 4 smelters right now. And I'm guessing a whole bunch later on. I'm guessing we're going to scale this up significantly. Let's see, how much iron do we have left in this deposit? 171,000. I don't remember what it started at. So yeah, I can't remember. Oh wait, I think there's a display that shows the percentage depleted. No, maybe not. Yeah, I thought there was. I'm just clicking around here. If you can hear the mouse, I don't know. Depleted. All right, when I click on the iron mine and get this depleted. Okay. Depleted by 18%. So we're, I don't know, is that 10 years? Did we start at 00? I'm looking at the bottom right of the screen. It says March 24th, 10. I think we're 10 years in. And it looks like we've depleted 18% of our iron mine. So eventually this thing's going to run dry. We're a fifth of the way, just about a fifth of the way through that, chewing through it. So that's something to keep in mind. We're going to need to raise some cash. And like I mentioned in a few episodes ago, I'm kind of curious if we should be like letting this business just go under, this one that's chewing up iron ore. It's like, are we getting enough profit out of that to justify, you know, using up the iron ore when it's a kind of a limited resource? I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to keep this thing going, or if it's a better idea to just let this business go under and try and have your cities evolve to producing those advanced products where we can make some more money. I don't know. I might have to read about that. I'm definitely interested in your insights. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Should we be focusing on the higher tier products and letting the lower tier businesses go under, go bankrupt? The coal, the iron, the wood, the raw wood, the businesses that are using raw wood, should we let those businesses go under, starve them out, don't supply the resource, and then hope for these advanced products like the planks, or better yet, furniture, and the gears, or whatever, the iron parts or steel? Let those ones that are more profitable, let those businesses kind of flourish, and don't worry about the other ones. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Anyway, let's wrap it up here. We'll make a decision next episode if we want to go after the wood products or if we want to go after steel. We'll take another look at our bus routing situation and see if we can't maximize the profit out of that. Make sure our towns are growing. We're kind of due to actually look at the material delivery all the way through our 4 towns here and shore up the trucks. Really wish we had upgraded trucks at this point. We've gone several episodes here without being able to upgrade our fleet with better, faster trucks. But on the bright side, we're at $3.1 million here in the bank, no debt. So soon we'll be able to expand and get that stone. And then this episode, we sped up the research too. So that should help us get there too. Unlock the mining level 2. And that will allow us to mine stone once we do expand. Anyway, we're making progress and we're making profit. I hope you're enjoying this series. I enjoy putting it together for you, and I'm enjoying the game. And if you like this content, do consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow. And if you're here in this episode, if you made it this far and you're not subscribed, may want to think about it. And I'll leave it at that. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks again so much for watching. I really do appreciate those views, and I hope you're enjoying the content. That's the main point. So I don't care about the view counts as much as I care about connecting you guys with content that you enjoy, and hopefully you can relax and just enjoy the game. Pretty cool. It's a good time for gamers right now. So yeah, my goal is to bring you content that you can enjoy. So I hope I'm doing my job. And until next time, it's Glidercat signing off saying, I'll see you in the next episode.